Hi guys, how you doing? I just want to make this welcome to week 4, and I want to get this out pretty early because there's a lot to do here in week 4. So I just want to kind of describe what's going on in terms of what's due and when it's due, and we're kind of switching gears this week a little bit and introducing a new project, and that's the Multipack project, and that's the Multipack concept, and that's a little bit difficult to wrap your head around at first. So I just want to make sure that I really cover the bases on that. Excuse me. To give you a good leg up moving into the project itself, understanding what's expected and my suggested ways of going about that. Okay, so week 4, we have the overview, and that's going to, well, let's go through this stuff. I'll try to make this quick, guys, but I think it's really important that we do this overview. We're talking about this creation of this new project where you're going to create several packages that work together as a whole in order to present some sort of organizational or social issue. All right, now just listen here and go through this a couple of times, and then I'm going to give you an example. All right, so the learning outcomes here is, I think the important thing is that you're going to identify a multi-piece package as a vehicle for public awareness. Okay, again, I'll give you an example. Here's your schedule for the week, by the way. Okay, so that's week 4 overview. Let's go back and take a look at weeks 4 exploring the multi-pack. This is the kind of the introduction, or exploring multi-pack as a graphic approach. Okay, and read through this. This is a good presentation, and if this doesn't make sense, let me know, because basically this is saying that the packaging should kind of represent what the product is, and theoretically and conceptually where it is and what it's saying. Okay, so that's why it's saying, does this look like the suitcase of a refugee? Absolutely not. Okay, that's why it goes into that, and I think that's a pretty powerful little example there. Really take a look at these and think about how you can apply these particular examples to the project itself. Okay, now I'm going to jump back here and let's go back to week 4. I think this is really where this project gets explained. This is week 4, presentation 2. What's your call to action? Let's take a look at that. And it says in the overview here basically that you've created this concept based on an idea, and the concept embodies a social issue or a charity that needs some sort of support. Okay, and then here it gives these examples, and this is how this would be a great one. Okay, so you take a pre-existing package and you kind of repurpose it in order to draw some social attention, and you'll use part of the packaging, part of the proceeds from the packaging to donate to that cause. Okay, so that would be a good example of how a multi-pack project could utilize a social, some sort of social message via donations. Okay, and then this is a really good little presentation here that shows these different ways, like this is clip box tops to earn money for your school, or clip box tops to save. This is a good one here, whereas Pop Tab collection, of course. This one is save box tops, Nestle box tops for school books. So you can see a couple of different multifaceted approaches to this project. Let you go ahead and read that stuff yourself. But I want to jump back over here to, let's see, that is a week 4 presentation 2. Let's jump back to activities because I want to take a look at this. Okay, so this is your, week 4, sorry. This is your multi-pack concept begin. Okay, and let's take a look at that because it's pretty important. And I'm going to give you my example here. Okay, so basically this is what we have. This week you're going to begin your second project for the course, which is your multi-pack concept. You will be required to choose a social issue or charity to represent this packaging project. Your final multi-pack design will need to include the following components: a minimum of 1 container, a minimum of 2 representational physical packaged items, other additional items such as response cards, donation forms, invites to a fundraiser, etc., etc. Then you have to have a call to action, which means you have to give the viewing public a way to connect with the social issue. Okay, a way to respond, a call to action, a way to act to what you're putting out there. Then a presentation if you're working in the form of a 1 or 2 page layout. That's just your presentation. Okay, Now, let me give you my example here, all right? So here would be my example. I would say my example is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to promote obesity. Well, not promote. I'm going to do a social awareness campaign for to try to reduce the frequency of obesity in the United States. So what I'm going to do is my packaging is going to be a special shoe box that you can buy at a shoe store when you purchase athletic shoes. Okay, so for $5 more, you have this additional packaging. So you buy a pair of tennis shoes. The guy says, "Do you want to participate in this fight obesity program?" And for $5, so what do you get for $5? You get in the box, the shoe box, which is going to be redesigned. The $5 extra version will have a pedometer, so that in its separate package, so that you can wear the pedometer to record the number of steps you take. Then there will be a software that will connect right with the organization where the X amount of steps you take. So if you reach 10,000 steps a day, you receive X amount of discounts or future sorts of, what am I trying to say? So, different rewards. Okay, they could be financial rewards in order to buy future products. But the point is that you're fighting obesity by producing this multifaceted packaging that already exists for a product that one's going to buy, the tennis shoes. So you buy the tennis shoes, you get your choice to buy this additional packaging. The additional packaging includes the pedometer and your whole way that you enroll in this fight obesity program, whereby you start recording your number of steps using the pedometer and tying into the software so that the organization knows how many steps you're stepping each day. So you're doing your part to fight obesity. Okay. In return, you will receive, a couple of promotional giveaway items or future advancements in this program, like other sorts of incentive programs. Okay. So that's just a really quick example off the top of my head of how you could do this. Okay. So that's, I think, really important to think about how that example kind of exemplifies and includes all of the things that the project is looking for so far. Okay. So that, of course, is going to be your thumbnails are going to be due Wednesday, and that's to the discussion board for the critique board. Okay. No later than Wednesday. Then your final concepts gets, drop back into critique board and over integrating by Sunday. Okay. Additionally, during week 4, we have the soft package final is due. Now, we also have the discussion, Designing for Nonprofit. I'm not going to touch that right now because I'm already over 8 minutes, and that's pretty much self-explanatory, as are the critique boards, okay? You guys know what to do there. But we have the exercise soft package final due. And again, just, it's just the same thing you've been working on. Get what you've been working on submitted by Wednesday. Soft packaging critique board by Wednesday midnight. So whatever you're working on by Wednesday, however much progression you've made on the soft packaging project exercise, go ahead and submit that to the critique board by Wednesday night. Okay. Then we'll comment, and then we'll go ahead and expect your final, submission for that soft package project final by Sunday midnight. Okay. So there's a lot to do here, guys, and I know this is a long video, but it's really, it's kind of confusing. So I just wanted to shed light on what's going on here, what to be expected, what is to be expected to be delivered and when. Okay. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact me. And I just want to mention everyone's doing just fantastic. I'm really, really enjoying the class, guys. I think everybody's holding their own in terms of presenting your ideas and really backing your thought patterns and trying to make sense of the things that are not only that you're doing, but the things that are getting thrown at you. And I say thrown at you because this is a fast moving class. Hey, we're halfway there, guys. So I know it's been grueling and you guys have been doing great, but we only got another 4 weeks to go. So hang in there, guys. And like I said, any questions, comments, concerns, or if you need any help with anything, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.